Good morning. Welcome to Unity of Salem. So glad you're here. Let's stand as we're able. Join our voices together. We're singing Spirit Move. 1, 2, 3, 4. There is no holding back. The power in this room right now, rising up as a force of love, so high it can't come down. Every soul is a soul on fire, burning bright with the light of life. Here we are, open wide, there's no place we can hide. We sing out, we sing. Sing out, we sing. Spirit move, our hands and feet. Spirit move, everything. Spirit move, in the space between. Spirit move, like a river deep and wide, rolling out like a mighty flood. Love filling every heart and pouring out of us. Feel it breaking down the walls, building everybody up. It's taking over now, there's no way it can stop. So we sing out, Woo! Feeling the energy in this room. It feels good to be in your presence. We're gonna change pace a little bit. Feel free to sway as we change instruments, change guitars, and change the feel of our song. This is Relax and Let Go, Karen Drucker song many of you may know. Do-do-do. Do-do. 1, 2, 3, 4. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. All is well, all is well. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. All is well, all is well. And every day I affirm and pray that I'm blessed with everything I have. I release my fear, 'cause it's all so clear. I am held, I am loved, I am safe. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. All is well, all is well. And now I see what my life can be when I trust in the process and have faith. And now I know when I just let go, I have all that I'll ever need. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. I relax, let go, release and surrender. All is well, all is well. Yes, all is well. Yes, all is well. Yes, all is well. All is well. Woohoo.
Good morning, Unity of Salem. On 1 to 10, you got 11. Good job, good job, good job. Good morning, we're here together. Gorgeous spring day, incredible music. Don't we love our round of applause? Love our musicians and love our opportunity to gather in unity, blending our thoughts, our ideas, our backgrounds, our variety of experiences to come together and celebrate oneness. That's why we're here. We remind ourselves that there's one Spirit, one God that goes by many names. And I have reframed the wording I'm using for this particular part of the service. I used to call it the opening prayer. Now I'm calling it connecting with the world, blessing the world. And the world includes all of us. We are part of that energy field. And so as we send this energy out beyond our walls, out beyond Salem, out beyond Oregon, the United, all over the world, the amazing thing is there is someone on the other side of the planet sending their blessings to us. Just breathe into that. There is someone on the other side of the planet sending their blessings to us. So we are the receiver and we are the sender. So I'm just going to ask you to take a moment and touch that heart. Breathe into. Our theme today is imagination. Imagine that your prayers are making a difference to someone, some area across the planet, and they are felt. And imagine that someone or a group of people are sending their prayers around the world, and they are touching us. We give and we receive. It's a circle of energy, of love, of life, of new beginnings and connections. We bless the world. We bless all the animals across our planet. We bless the ground and the earth and the sky. We bless the children and the elders and everyone in between. No one is left out. We are one. And so it is. Amen. Amen. So we open our eyes, we open our hearts to that possibility that all is well. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Learning something new today. So hello, I'm Sherry Schoenbrunn. I'm your Sunday leader today, and we are going to join together in affirming our intention statement. Unity of Salem is a spiritual community that celebrates and honors one spirit, one heart, many paths. And our reading today is in the weeks leading up to Easter, we have the opportunity to release discouraging thoughts, negative habits, and beliefs that keep our lives small. Every moment of every day, we can create something new. Let yourself reimagine a life of spiritual abundance and peace of mind. So, if someone were to ask you, what do you want to create for yourself? What would it be? Would it be abundance in every area of your life? Is it an abundance of love, peace, and prosperity? When we release the past, we can focus on reimagining new beginnings. Imagination is an extraordinary spiritual tool that can help us move away from old ways of thinking to new ideas and experiences. As the world changes with the season, we can also reimagine our lives through our lives changing and shifting. Let go and embrace your divine potential. In this upcoming season of rebirth, celebration, and transformation, today is a new day to release and reimagine the life you desire.
Darkness, you reached in through my veil and pulled me back where love is. Didn't want anyone to know. Some secrets best lay low. Didn't want anyone to see. Some fear had taken me. It could have been a wall with strength of brick and mortar. Yet you reached into my veil and pulled me back you standing there, your smile rich with care. There was no doubting you that love would see us through. What lies behind this veil? Unknown divine potential. What lies behind this veil? A soul with gifts so special. I knew you were the one. Someday I knew you'd come. One who saw through me and saw who I could be. You reached in through my veil. You didn't need directions. You reached in through my veil. Pure love was your intention. You showed me life was more blissful than I could dream, where peace of mind is found. My peace of mind was found. Sha-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la, sha-la, live for today. Sha-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la, sha-la, live for today. Sha-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la, sha-la, live for today. Live for today.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I love to look in the faces of all of us who are gathered and feel that connection. Today is about imagination. We've been looking through our little Lenten book, and I'm going to quote some of it later, and it's about reimagining and imagining. And the power of imagination is actually one of our 12 powers in unity. Charles Fillmore talks about the power of imagination, the power to envision, the power to believe, the power. And some of us have kind of put that in the back pocket. Would you agree? Some of us have forgotten that. I have power. I have power to make a decision. I have power to envision something in my life that I want to co-create with the universal presence. There is energy available to each one of us to co-create. Now, I wasn't taught that in school, were you? No one said you can be an energy maker. You can do this, you can do that. No, study hard. That was the mantra I was told. Now, study hard's a good thing. I'm not saying that. However, we have an innate power. We have an innate power. I could say it again. I won't. Here I go. We have an innate power that is moving through us constantly. As I watch Angela write beautiful music, as I watch the energy in our outdoors springing up, there is an energy field, and we just take it for granted, kind of. We just like, yeah. Learning to use it and to make it focused on what we desire is the work of spirit. We had a board meeting yesterday, and we had it right here. We're often downstairs in the little room in the back. We set up chairs, thank you, Merle, and tables, and had our board meeting right here. And we're going to keep doing that because you know what happened? We felt all of your energy. We felt your love. We felt your connection. And we were able to use that energy and co-create together for the next steps of Unity of Salem. That feeling of being connected is so important in our world. We really, humans, at the heart, are tribal. We like being together. We like connecting. Now, our world often separates us, and yet when we come into this energy, we connect, we breathe together, we pray together, we visualize together, and we remember together that we had the power within us to imagine. Would you agree? Yes. Oh, I'm so glad. Well, it'd be a short service, wouldn't it? So I wanted to share with you a quote from Mark Nepo, one of my very favorites, and it's about the courage of the seed. All around us, everything small is buried, has to surrender to the process of none other than letting parts of it go. That's what happens with the seed. This innate surrender allows everything edible and fragrant to break ground into a life of light that we call spring. Spring is sprung. In nature, we are quietly given countless models of how to give ourselves over to what appears to be dark and hopeless, but is ultimately an awakening that is beyond our imagining. The Book of Awakening says we all have experienced dark times of change and question, what is the purpose of this? When we turn within and listen to our inner wisdom, we receive reassurance. Something new is happening. We feel the capacity to break through old ways of thinking. There is a building new awareness, a budding, if you will. I can see this differently. And that happens to us regularly, doesn't it? When we are set on our idea, this is right or wrong, this is good or bad, this is not about me. We have these concepts we live in, and they are our human concepts. The spiritual concept is more than a concept. It's who we are. Spiritual beings in human form. You realize which one I said first. We're a spiritual being that happens to be in a human form. Duh. And so what does that mean? That means, once again, that the energy in us is waiting for us to use it. It's not, the spiritual energy is not just like a purse you carry around or a wallet. It's to be used ongoingly, not occasionally. It's for us to spread joy, spread love, change our lives and the world. This is why we're here. We're change makers. Anyone else? 3 of us, 10 of us, 2 of us maybe. Some of us are not sure. We're waiting for everyone else to change, and then we'll join. Have you met those people? Yeah, you go ahead first, and I'll come along, which is great. Of course it is. So when we think of spring, spring has sprung outside. everywhere in our garden at home. What 2 weeks ago was this tiny little is now a leaf, an actual leaf. What was once small under the ground is bursting. And that's our opportunity. We may have been just sliding by life, and then we realize I'm a spiritual being. I have energy. I have new thoughts. There it is, new thought. We have the opportunity to co-create. Now, once again, I share that most children aren't taught that unless we grew up in unity or new thought. And the idea that I am a mover and a shaker in the world, I have the opportunity to support people, to make a difference, to see the world in a whole nother perspective than maybe I did 10 years ago or that my neighbor does. Now, one of the things that happens to us is that we often stay in the past. Anyone? I used to call it my closet in my mind, that I kept all those memories, some negative and some positive, but all those memories got so big as I got older. Now I have to get, a storage unit. Because I have so many memories and so many thoughts, and there's so many people that have been in my life as I've lived around the country. So now I'm beyond a storage unit. I'm in an apartment complex. I'm just telling you. And what happens when we stuff all of those things in here and don't move on to the new? This is the reading from the Lenten book, Unity, for today, March 22nd. Imagine having the ability to time travel into the past and change everything you didn't like in a situation, so it would all turn out the way you intended. While we know that would be impossible in the physical realm, often we go over a situation, I wish that hadn't happened that way, over and over and over. I wish that would have had a different outcome. I wish I would have handled that differently. And somehow we're trying to improve something that happened years ago that doesn't even exist. It was back there. It's gone. It's over. We can choose to see every situation an opportunity not to judge ourselves harshly for what we did or did not do. We can look at it as being complete in itself, period. Now think of one thing in your life that you have recreated over and over. Not negative or positive. There's a period. It's done. Bookshelf. Apartment complex. It's done. I'm in the present today. Are you willing? 3 of us. Okay, that's good enough for me. The truth is, as we move through each situation in our lives, we are blooming and shedding. Blooming and shedding. Buds re-emerge on the bare branch every year. They shed. They let go. The leaves in the tree let go. You and I, holding on for dear life. As we make our way into this new life arising around us, we call it Easter, transformation, transition, new beginnings. The path in the garden of each flower, if we have room for something new to bloom, we have to let go of the old. Willingness, willingness, willingness. Not always easy, not always easy. Some memories we cherish, of course, and that's beautiful. However, we often replay the ones that didn't work out the way we thought they should. I'm just owning up to that myself. So as we move forward into imagining, what are we imagining? What are you reimagining? And I'm reimagining that my tea would be here. And it's not. Okay. Well, there you go. And I'm reimagining that my husband found it. Thank you. For me, Easter has always been about recreation. And the stone rolled away. And the stone rolled away. The story, actually the story of Jesus and the whole Easter story is a story. And we see it metaphysically. We look beyond the way the authors and the priests and folks put the story together. Remember, it wasn't written down for hundreds of years and has been changed over and over again. However, the nugget for me is, and the stone rolled away. There was no ending. It was a new beginning. And that is what we have every day, a new beginning. 24 hours, period. New day, new thoughts, new ways of being. We get to change our energy. We are energy changers. That's why we're on the planet. We've come for a reason and a season, and we have work to do. Would you agree with me? I know I have work to do. I know I have work to do. And the work I have to do is to connect at the heart. And when we connect at the heart, whether it's someone in the grocery store, whether it's someone who's a next door neighbor, whoever it is, when we connect at the heart, it's a blessing to them and it's a blessing to us. We get to be a blessing. I don't know if you were told as you were growing up, you are a blessing. You are a blessing. We want to teach our children, you are a blessing. You are a gift. You are a gift to the planet. You have work to do. You have work to do. Our young ones back there, you are a gift. And you're here for a reason. And you are loved and appreciated. So as we expand on that thought, if we're making changes, if we're seeing things in a new view, it's like, I remember someone using this when I was back in ministerial school, this concept. Are we driving down the road looking in the rear view mirror? Are we looking ahead? Looking ahead. We better be, right? We better be looking ahead because we're going to be backing into somebody if we're looking backwards, or someone's going to be driving into us. So that is something I think that we just need to shift how we see it. I call it reframing it. We reframe who I am today and what am I here to do. And I see this community as being here to provide for the next generation, for the next group of people following us. And in order for us to do that, we have to be willing to not do what I like this phrase, used to. Remember that? Used to? We used to, right. We used to do this. We used to do that. Well, of course we did, because that's who we were then. But now it's a different world. Have you noticed? The world has changed. Whoa, like that. Woo, like that. And what is our role? What is our role once the world is shifting and changing and there's all these new scientific realizations and, the world's totally different. So am I keeping up with that? Or am I still looking backwards? Am I still holding on to old hurts? Am I still looking back at past experiences, or am I moving forward? Am I in the universal energy of embracing, of sharing what I have learned with others? We go like this. Yes, that's who I am. That's who I am. That's why I'm here. I'm here to make a difference. Yes. Yes, I'm here to make a difference. Now, I know every person in this room has made a difference. I know that. You have. And we still have more to do. We still have more to do. Now, I have a wonderful story to share. I bring it out in the spring because I love this story. It's a woman who lives, I think, in I make up pieces as I go. In California. I'm sure she lived in California or Arizona, wherever she lived. And her daughter lived in Montana. That is true part of the story. I liked it. Embrace. Elongate. Add to. Imagine. Right. So her daughter lives in Montana, and her daughter has told her for years and years, Mom, you have to come in the spring because there's something I want to show you. And her mom never has time in the spring. Her mom's busy, blah, blah, blah. And she's told her over and over. Now the mom is getting a little older in life. The daughter has children, and she thinks, this year I'm going to go. So she flies into Montana, spends time with her daughter and her children, and they are on a pilgrimage. And her mom keeps saying, well, where are we going? What is so important that I need to be here in spring? Just wait, Mom, just wait. Okay. They get in the car. They start driving down a highway. Where are we going? Just wait, Mom. This sounds like my daughter. That's exactly, just wait, Mom. So they were driving down the highway, the freeway, and eventually they make a turn. And they start towards the mountains. Her mom said, are we going to? Yes, we're going to the mountains. They climb up. There's other cars. Finally, they get off, and it's almost a dirt road. She said, where are we going? Just wait, Mom. We're moving and moving down the road. There's a few cars parked. And they drive up, and there, in front of her, is this incredible, beautiful, almost like a painting of flowers. There's hyacinths, there's lilacs, there's purple and pink, and then jasmine and green, and took my breath away. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad you brought me here. Just wait, Mom, just wait. They start to go on the trail, and they walk, and they see people coming down, laughing, smiling, all generations. Here they come. And they're going up, and people are following them and passing them. And they make a turn, and there in front of them is a mountain covered in daffodils. Oh, my God. And the woman who's writing the story, the mom, said, I tried not to, but I had tears coming down my face. It was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. It was like a painting. A whole mountain amassed in yellow daffodils, which you usually don't find in Montana on a mountain. How did that happen? So her daughter pointed, see that little house over there? Oh, yeah. Well, let's walk over there. So they walk over there, and there's a sign out front. For the questions I know you were asking, 50,000 bulbs. 35 years. One woman. one woman. Shall I say it again? 50,000 blubs, 35 years, one woman. Now, she had a passion. She had an idea. She had a dream that she wanted to make beauty in a place that's pretty austere. And it only blooms at spring. It only blooms at spring. Now, the mom is just wants to stay there forever. It's just so beautiful. And there's, as you walk up to the path, there are little places to sit. There are people there. There are kids. They're having their lunch. It's a happy place. It's a joyful place. And this one woman made this happen. She had a vision, didn't she? She had a desire to touch people. She had a desire to make beauty in the midst of where there wasn't usually that kind of beauty. So eventually they walk back, get in the car, and before they pull away, the mom says to the daughter, you know, I'm feeling sad. I'm feeling like I didn't do something like that in my life. I could have done something. And her daughter says, start tomorrow. And there is our lesson today. Start tomorrow. Whatever is in your heart to share and give and support your neighbor, your local school, and I would invite you to do that at our Unity community. I love that unity is in the middle of community. We have unity in community. It's in the middle. It's who we are. So when we have unity in a community, we are here to share and give. And we do in so many ways. And Roland and Alice help us do that over and over again as we share and give. And yet it's time for us then to do this right here. It's time to welcome new people. It's time to change our service a little bit so we're not doing everything in the same way we did. We used to do. We know that people are searching for our message. 30 to 50-year-olds, young people. I was 18 when I went to my first Unity service. Changed my life, of course. Young people, middle-aged people, elderly people are all looking for the same thing. They're looking for connection, and they're looking to have and be part of community. It's what we have to share. And are we willing to do that? Are we willing to make changes? Are we willing to shift? Are we willing to give up the old story, close down the closet, the unit that we stored our memories in, the apartment complex, all the places? Now we have started to do that. We cleaned out the sun porch. We cleaned out the modular. We've cleaned out the barn. We have started the physical cleaning out. Now we want to start the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual. And that takes all of us, whether we're here for the first time or we've been here for eons. It's not about that. It's about the willingness to be new. Our planet is new every day. Have you noticed? 24 hours, it's done. We have a new day. This planet isn't hanging around for one more. Let me give you 3 more days to work through that process. No, it's done. It's just done. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. I remember my mom in one of her tough times in life, she had this book, 365 days a year, and it had something in it about what you did every day. But it helped her to move to the next page. We have to move to the next page. I'm curious about our willingness to move to the next page. So I'm going to leave you with daffodils and beauty and the realization that this is our opportunity. This is our opportunity to make a difference. We're going to move into our meditation. So we do not have a mountain full of daffodils at my house. We have 3. We have lots of other wonderful flowers, but I asked Paul to cut those 3 daffodils so we could have a remembrance of what one woman could do, what the Fillmores did. They changed your life and my life almost 100 years later. What the many people, Eric Butterworth, all the writers in Unity, all your ministers that have been here, all the places we've lived, they changed our lives. We're here to change lives. Deep breath. Get comfortable. Put your feet flat on the floor. Wiggle around, shrug your shoulders, do whatever you need to do to go to that quiet place within you. I am. I am a spiritual being, and I am grounded in that knowing. And I am here to do good work. I am here to open my mind and heart and share it with others. If you feel comfortable, put your hands on open your hands as a sign of, I'm open. Some of us put our hand on our hearts. We all experience the divine presence differently. It may be in a visual. It may be in a feeling that moves through our bodies. It may be in the breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. I let go of whatever I am holding on to. Fear, upset, memory, and I make room for something new, something that is just pushing for me to be aware of. I let go. I release. And I listen. I listen. Each one of us unique and different. Each one of us whole, a holy being. I remember. I remember. I remember who I am. I give thanks for the daffodils, for the birds that are singing, that are calling, wake up, wake up, to the plants that are growing. And I give thanks to the awareness in me, in you, in us, of the work, the opportunities we have to create community. Breathing in and breathing out, letting that natural smile come upon your face. And so it is. It is done. It is done. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. This is our opportunity for our love offerings, our abundance gifts. And we ask you to hold that in your hand. If you're sharing in an offering today of financial giving, we appreciate it. We appreciate the many people that are watching online. Hi. And your financial support. We all share in our responsibilities to make this community thrive and whole. So we're going to say our blessing together. Divine love. All that I give and all that I receive. And they're all right, and they're going to pass the. Thank you.
The breath of God is breathing me and resting in the breath of God. I know that all is well. The breath of God is breathing me and resting in the breath of God. I know that all is well. The grace of God is grace in me and resting in the grace of God. I know that all is well. The grace of God is grace in me and resting in the grace of God. I know that all is well. The joy of God is joy in me and resting in the joy of God. I know that all is well. The joy of God is joy in me and resting in the joy of God. I know that all is well. The life of God is life in me and resting in the life of God. I know that all is well. The life of God is life in me and resting in the life of God. I know that all is well. I know that all is well. I know that all is well.
Thank you. So we bless this abundance that is moving through this ministry and helps us thrive and make a difference. And we bless it, and we see it multiplied many times over, and help us co-create a lasting ministry. And so it is. Amen. Amen. And now,
Okay, me again. I'm going to do the announcements for today. The guitar jam will be on Friday, the 27th at 4:30 p.m. in the sanctuary, and at 6 o'clock. The guitar jam will be on Friday, the 27th at 6 o'clock p.m. in the sanctuary right here. All are welcome, whether you want to jam or just sit and enjoy. On March 29th, after service, we will be having our leadership training that Reverend Victoria talked about. Everyone is welcome to participate. Please sign up on the sheet in the back of the sanctuary. Okay, where the heck is the back of the sanctuary? Oh, back, that's back. Okay, back there on the table. And it's about 2 hours long, and so please bring a dish to share. That'll be like between the end of service and then the start of the meeting or the workshop. We are continuing to work with continuing the work that we started, and we'll meet together in small groups and connect as teams. We have a part-time cleaning position open if you're interested, and please contact Danita Wallace. And this says here at church, and then there's a phone number. So I'm not exactly sure what that means. This is the office phone number. Okay. So if you, that's on the website. Oh, it's up here. It's all good. And we want to express thanks to the volunteers for donations to the food bank and for the refreshments. And so please stay for coffee and snacks and connections. Thank you.
thank you. Thank you. Now, we started last week a little time in our service where we had celebrations, and anyone that wanted to celebrate something. Now we're going to go over a little, and we're going to bless Garth because he's in charge. However, if you have something you would like to celebrate, please just go like this, and I'll bring you the mic. And okay.
I like to celebrate my older daughter, Erica, who is reinventing herself in her sincere interest in alternative healing. I'm just so proud of her, and she cracks me up. She does deep tissue massage, and then she extended to craniosacral massage, and she has singing bowls and chimes and tuning forks. She just wows me.
Thank you.
And I want to celebrate Merle and I's trip to the Capitol to see all the cherry blossoms again this year.
It's our annual.
Yeah, it's our annual tradition. And Merle goes, "Are you sure you want to keep doing this?" I said, "Every year."
All right. All right. So we are so grateful to be together. We're going to have our closing song. We're going to stand and then close with our prayer for transformation.
1, 2, 3.
Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. Spirit
and our prayer for transformation. The light of God is in me. The love of God moves through me. The power of God transforms me. The presence of God is who I am. Wherever I go, God is, and all is well. Please turn to, say it. Thank you, God. Thank you, thank you. Please turn to the person next to you and say, it wouldn't have been the same without you. I'm so glad you're here today.